everybody, welcome back to a new video. In today's video I've got my flexi hand ready and we're going to do a gel polish set using some Modelones colours. So I'll leave links for all these in the description box below. So the first one I've got is this one, which is called Africa White. You can buy this separately or you can buy it in a kit with some other colours in a collection. If you don't have this one, you can use Edelweiss. That is also a white gel polish. Then I'm going to be using these smaller little gel polishes, Amethyst, Green Apple Paradise, Macaron Blue. Now these are all in a 16-piece set collection, Dancing With Me, and I'll leave a link to the website for, there's two lots of these. This one's Exotic Bird with different colours in, so I'll leave the links for each of them in the description box as well. And then we're going to use this one, which is Ice Bar. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, I love this one. You get this one in both of the collections, so you'll have that one. If you buy a collection, you'll have that one, whichever one you buy, which is good because that's one of my favouriteest ones. So for the base colour of the nails, it's just going to be a white base. Now I saw this this kind of design. I can't think who done it now. I just saw it and I was like, oh, I love that. So I wanted to do something similar, but I can't think who done it originally, so I can't credit them. So anyway, we're going to start by applying one coat of the white gel polish. I know I have made a little bit of a hash there, but because it's a flexi hand, if you're doing this on a client, obviously you're going to want to clean up as you go, like before you cure. Because it's my flexi hand, I can cure it and it literally just picks really nicely off the silicone. So it looks like, yeah, I'm being a bit messy, but it's easily fixed, even though it looks a bit sloppy, but hey ho, such is life. I'm now going to so we've applied, no we haven't, shush, we've applied one coat. We have cured that in a lamp for 30 seconds in an LED lamp. If it's a UV lamp, it will probably require 2 minutes. I can't remember exactly. So now we're going in with coat number 2. I'm just going to do this all the way across the other nails and then I'll pop it in the lamp to cure again. And while that's in the lamp curing, I'm going to take these little colours and I decided to do 2 lots because I thought we might need more than one lot of splodging. I don't know what the word is. So I'm just literally placing the colours on my palette in like little lines. Now I don't want to go too mad because I didn't want to have a lot left over, but I wanted enough. And then I'm going to use my dotting tool and I'm just going to gently wiggle it through the colour. Then I'm using my Born Pretty ombre brush. You can use just a plain gel brush. I don't know why I like to use my ombre brush. And then with the ombre brush, I'm going to scoop up some of the colour. And then we are going to place it on the nail and spread it across gently. I didn't pick up enough colour here, so I'm just going to pick up a little bit more just to finish off the bottom. I wanted to make sure it goes all the way across the nail. So the pinky and the ring finger, the colour is going to go in the same direction. I thought for this one I'd take the colour from up here. So again, I'm starting sort of top right and we're going to end up sort of bottom left. Okay. And then this middle finger, I'm going to go sort of down the centre. I wanted to make sure I picked up enough. I was like, do I do it that way? And I was like, oh yeah, do it from this way. So you just carefully wiggle it down. And then I wanted it to kind of trickle off. So it doesn't matter which, it doesn't have to, you can do it any way you want. Then the thumb and the index, I decided to do it in the opposite direction to the ring finger and the pinky. I do go back to that index because I didn't like how that was left. So just so that it's got some symmetry. And I love these colours all marbled together. I just think they're really nice for summer. And then back to this one because it looked too straight down the sides. I wanted it to wiggle a bit. wiggle it just a little bit. That was a song, wasn't it? Was that a song? I think it must have been a song, but I don't know where from. Yeah, so then once I'm happy, I will pop those in the lamp to cure for another 30 seconds. And to clean my brush, all I do is I put it between 2 bits of paper towel and I just squidge it. And then, look, all the gel's gone. You can do that and then wipe it through some base coat or top coat and then squidge it again, just to make sure it's definitely clean. But you don't need to use, you don't need to use like a brush cleaner or acetone or anything to clean it. You can just squidge it clean. And then I'm going to be using my Natalie Mugridge Nail Sugar Detailer brush. I love this brush. Oh, I love it. Hopefully it'll be back in stock again very soon. And we're going to use this with Ice Bar. So I'm going to put a little bit on my palette. And we're going to use this to outline the colour that we've already put on the nails. And I clean my detailer brush exactly the same way as I did the ombre brush. I just stick it between 2 bits of paper towel. If I feel like there's still some colour in there, then I might mix it with a little bit of base coat and then squidge it out again. But again, I don't use, very, very rarely, I might use a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, but you shouldn't really need to do that. But sometimes you just do. So I'm going to use the Ice Bar to outline the colour. Now, I can't remember. Oh, I've got such a terrible memory. The person that originally done it, I think they used gold. I really like this Ice Bar. So it's like this rosy pink, but it's also got a little bit of holographic glitter through it. Now, because it's a gel polish, it will have a habit of, it'll be a little bit more runny than a gel paint. And I don't want the outline to be too thick. So I'm just using my UV light just to flash cure the outline that we've just done in place, so that it doesn't spread anymore, because I don't want it to be, it depends. If you want it to be a nice thick border, then that's fine. I didn't want it to be too thick, so I'm just going to flash cure it in place each time I do it. If you don't have one of these little torches, you can just get your client to stick it in your lamp for a few seconds. It's not a big deal. Like get her to stick one, the hand in, and then do the other side through the other hand while she's just flashing. Just wave around it. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish these off. Oh, this one, I tried to make this one look a little bit more. I wanted the edge to look a little bit more wiggly, because the edges, the where the marble finishes, it just looked a little bit too straight. But you can sort of use the gel to, see, I was a little bit happier with that, so I just thought I'd cure it. Then I will finish the thumb, and I'll just let you watch this one. There we are. Now I'm going to pop that in the lamp to fully cure for 30 seconds. And now we're just going to top coat. So it's top coat time. I am going to use quite a generous amount. Now, you obviously can't do this with your client, but once I've done it, I'm going to turn the finger around. This is the joys of the flexi hand, because where I've put that marble on, the nail isn't going to be smooth. It's going to be raised slightly. So if I turn you can get your client to turn their hand around for a few seconds once you've top coated. It just then lets the top coat will then just sort of like settle into like it's going to make the nail smooth. I'm so shit at explaining stuff. I'm so sorry. I hope you know what I mean, because if we do it like this, right, we're doing this and then we leave it, we're still going to have a slightly raised marble part. And I like, when you take your photos and stuff, I like the lines to be nice, and I like the lines to be perfect, the reflection lines from the light. I like them to be perfect, or as perfect as I can get them. So that's why I'm doing this. So you just get your client to tip their hand upside down, and then pop it in the lamp. And this is the finished set. So I'm going to clean up. I think I picked off the bits of polish that I made a mess with. I'm going to show you a quick close up. So can you see the lines? Look, they look better. The thumb isn't. The thumbs quite work on the thumb. But anyway, this is the finished set. I hope you like it. If you did, please leave a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. I will leave all the links to all the products I've used in the description box below. And if you want to get 10% off Modelones, you can do so using my code Natalie00. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Love you all. Bye.